Habari Gani Mainduga Nadata. This is General Abu Amin Ra, one of your elders, with a question for you this morning. That question being, are you going to vote in the 2020 elections? What are you voting for in the 2020 elections? Don't you know that your vote is supposed to get something for you, give you something in return? What does any Democratic candidate for presidency to run against Trump dump has to offer us? The few who spoke up for reparations and said they would promote a study on reparations for Black people in the United States of America, but they do not stand a chance to win. Look at the primary candidates now, the top five. One white woman, all white men. One socialist, one homosexual, and one that should retire himself from the political arena. He thinks too old now and too slow. But listen, the reason I'm not wasting my damn vote is because there's nothing any candidate is offering me for my vote. Listen, Black people, the game has been played on us ever since we've been here and allowed to vote. They promise everybody something but us. We start talking about reparations. Joe Biden with his old wrinkle behind talking about he didn't enslave anybody and he wasn't back here and he doesn't owe anybody reparation. Why, that damn old goat does not realize, or either he's trying to jive us, that he still gets privileges from what was done to us over a protracted period of time. Listen, my brothers and sisters, they got a game running talking about the primary function of the 2020 elections is to defeat Trump. Don't fall for the jive. Don't you know Trump could lose tomorrow and they could march you off the day after tomorrow to a concentration camp? Don't buy that narrative. That's them hustling you again. They look out for homosexuals. They look out for old white people. They look out for everybody but us. And when they include us, they include us in the general game. Hell, I'm not interested in no damn general game. I'm not interested in Trump getting defeated. The fear they try to control us with is that Trump has an army of 40,000. And if Trump lose, they shall begin to attack Black people. Bring it on, white boys. Bring it on. Some of us are ready to die. You don't get that, do you? Well, you bring that game on again, talking about a civil war directed at Black people. And let me know how long this country lasts before it goes up in ashes and burned completely to nothing. Don't talk that stuff. Some of us are not afraid of you, not afraid of your threats of death or anything else you pose in front of us. Listen, I'm going to repeat this and say it as many times as I possibly can. There's nothing in the upcoming election that benefits Black people in any way whatsoever. Every time they even try to give us something, they add somebody else on it. Civil Rights Act, they start talking about homosexual rights, women's rights, diluted the rights for black people. So listen to me. If any of these Democratic candidates, I don't care how much money they got, I don't care how poor they are, if they do not have a program for us designed around reparations, then you should not vote for them. What you gonna vote for them for? You don't have anything to vote for. Don't be a damn fool for another 200, 300 years. Wake up. We must hold them to the fire and demand that they present policies for us that's going to advance black people first, primarily. This country was built on our backs, on our labor, and we must be paid for it in the form of reparations. And if anybody's running today for presidency, a candidate for whatever, and they do not have a design on black reparations that they're going to present and create policies and present to the American people, then they better get out of my face. Don't talk that weak smack to me. I'm through listening to that. I say like Fannie Lou Hamer, before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my damn grave. Not just a physical slave, but I'm talking about a mental slave also. So black people, I ain't voting for nothing that's running. I'm not playing the game, getting on the wheel and let them spin me around forever and ever. I'm jumping off the wheel. I'm going to use my mind, my critical thinking, because I realize that to get my vote, they must give me something for it. And since there's nothing for me or any black people there, I'm not voting for a damn soul. I'm keeping my vote in my pocket. And if they want a vote from me or any black people, they should begin talking about reparations and what they plan on doing about it. You understand what I'm saying? Until then, to hell with voting. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Don't be a damn fool, my beautiful black people. Once again, now, peace and hotep to you, my Nduga na dada.